Hey everyone, I'm back for more, for reasons. So, I just feel inspired lately to reminisce over this Resident Evil stuff. And I just wanted to make a really quick video, which usually is a lie, but this time it's true. And part of what got me thinking of coming back, just, just to say hi and um, clear things up and have closure or whatever, about I don't even know what we'll say 6 months ago, the one video I left up at my channel for 5 plus years was the I have a video demonstrating the zapping system of Resident Evil 2, the original. And I made it back then. I remember because right after RE2 Remake debuted, I kind of got wind that like they weren't going to do anything of the zapping system, anything with the scenario system. And I will say that was my one big complaint of the remake, because to me that whole thing, let alone the zapping system itself, but the scenario system, and at least having Leon and Claire's scenarios actually matching up, making sense, being canonical. In the original, that was just like such a huge step up from Resident Evil 1. Uh, it just felt like that's what a sequel is supposed to do, is try to evolve from the first one, take what worked and build up from there. So I also think from a remake perspective, you shouldn't be changing things that were part of its identity, to an extent, and things that were just kind of revolutionary for its time. So that whole thing with the scenarios, the zapping system, and the zapping system was a really good mechanism to make Leon and Claire feel like they're actually working together, because each other's actions had consequences for the other character. So and that's just briefly what I'll say about that for now. But so I made a video just going through and demonstrating, and I think it took like 5 years to get like 10,000 views or something like that. So it's not even something I could monetize. It was just kind of there. And I was really thinking about just maybe I should just delete the channel at this point. I'm not doing anything with it. I kind of wanted to I was in a state of mind where I wanted to force myself to um I don't know, force myself to give up this whole interest of mine. And then, as soon as I was really contemplating if I was going to delete the channel, that video went like semi viral. And what I mean by that is for like a 2 month period, it was gaining like 1,000 views a day at least. So I was just kind of tracking that. I mean, I kind of got wind of it when I was getting all these emails of comments. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I still don't know if someone with a bigger platform shared it. I have no idea why, if it just got stuck in the algorithm. And so that was pretty crazy, because I never in the past had something that got so many views. What it told me, because at first, the first couple years, I just kind of left YouTube and I had that video there and it wasn't really gaining a lot of traction. You kind of don't feel like people are on the same page with you. You kind of feel like, oh, this isn't what people are into, and it doesn't, it's it's not taking off. But that whole thing where it went viral, like I said, it was like a couple months, and I think it topped out somewhere around 67,000. So, had it been stuck in the algorithm longer, it probably would have been 100,000 views or more. Um, I think a lot of that is just luck. And again, it was like after 5 years, this just kind of suddenly happened. So I don't know. And it's still not at the point where I could monetize from it because YouTube requires, at least for running ads, I think it's something like you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And I think I'm still like 400 hours away from that. So I don't really have aspirations of that. There's no way to, I mean, you could try to share it, try it, but I think it was just kind of like an algorithm thing and it just was pure chance. So, but what it showed me is when people have access to that, they actually are interested in it. They really did value um, that and noticed that it was not in the remake and maybe it should have been to some extent. Even I was thinking, like, I remember when I first played RE2 Remake, and I was thinking, like, even if it was just references to a zapping system, like, for example, throwing this out there, when, let's say, you're in the first run and you're Claire, and you go into the weapons locked up area, armory. I don't remember what they call it. And she gets the grenade launcher. If they had the shotgun there, and even if they didn't actually have a zapping system, she could have ad libbed something and just said out loud like, "Oh, I'm gonna save the other gun for Leon." Just stuff like that, because they would put that in there for certain things, and I would have been happy with stuff like that even, because that's what that game kind of needed more was the that type of interaction between Leon and Claire. It's like another big criticism. They're kind of like all meshed into one. The interactions between Leon and Claire, the scenario system, the zapping system, but they are kind of all independent as well. So I just wanted to share that was really interesting, and it just showed me, yeah, people did value it. It's just people didn't have access to it because YouTube is so big, Google is so big. You know, you don't know what's out there until you know what's out there, and so um, I will keep making videos for now. And I just wanted to give you that update. If you want to know more about personally where I've been and other details, I just made a video um, the other day. So you can go and check that out just to see. It would be nice to, I know there's some good people out there who I used to talk to and associate with. So if you want to say hi, I would really like that. Until next time, that is all. Bye.